Oops. Yes, I am excited to be here with you again today. I am Honesty, and it's a pleasure being here with you on this live video. Okay, quick one. Let's look at pronunciation of words. I love it when you pronounce words the right way. And today we'll be looking at words with OAR. Okay, so OAR words. Now, words that have OAR in them. You see, you have some words that are quite complex, like you have to give attention to them when pronouncing these words, and they are called exceptional words. Words that you cannot tell the correct pronunciation by just looking at the letters representing them. You have to check for the underlying sounds of these words. And so today I have some words to share with you. Okay, these words, a lot of Africans, to be precise, tend to mispronounce these words. Alright, the first word is SOAR. SOAR. Okay, if you call someone, let's say you call a Nigerian or an African to pronounce that word, would I say naturally they would go SOAR. Okay, SOAR. Right? That's how majority would go when you tell them to pronounce that word SOAR. But that word is not SOAR. Okay, remember we are paying attention to words having OAR, and so the OAR in that word should be pronounced OR, like the long OR. So it's not SOAR. No, that's not the pronunciation of that word. It is SAW, like SAW. Okay, so the same pronunciation with SAW, yes. So do not say SOAR, say SAW instead. Another one is the word spelled ROAR, the sound a lion makes. Okay, many would go roar, like roar. But I said something earlier that when you have OAR in a word, okay, the OAR will take the sound OR and not OR. I think many persons tend to pronounce a word by just looking at the letters, and so naturally looking at the letters, you'll be tempted to go roar. Okay, but now it's not roar. Pronounce that word as roar. The lion roars, not the lion roars. Okay, the same pronunciation with RAW. Okay, so ROAR is not roar but roar. That's why in the word BOARD you do not say bored, right? You say bored. So the OAR in that word also takes the sound OR. And how about a male pig? Spells BOAR. How do you pronounce that word? Well, many persons will go boar. Like I said before, a lot of persons tend to give attention to letters representing a word. Okay, but I would advise you get a good pronouncing dictionary and try to check for the correct pronunciation of words before you pronounce them. And so that word, the word spelled BOAR, is not boar, it is boar. Remember, OAR is in that word, and OAR usually, most times, takes the sound OR. And so a male pig, do not call it boar, call it boar. Alright, I hope you've learned something today. Again, I love learning, like I learn every day. Alright, so see you next time. Have a lovely